and toy buying are big news, and not only at Christmas time. For as we know, toys are purchased by parents to mark many occasions and to satisfy many whims. But which toys, regardless of price, are the best ones? Which give dollar value while satisfying the safety, educational, and yes, design and engineering features demanded by today's informed consumer? Continuing and highly exaggerated selling techniques still confuse many parents. So guidelines are being set up to help parents measure the value and suitability of toys and hobbies. Such a program was initiated by Popular Mechanics magazine. As featured in its November issue, PM spotlights the winners of its first annual Toy and Hobby Merit Award program. 81 companies entered 145 new toys in the competition for play testing and judging by a panel of experts. 20 winners were selected on the basis of the toy's durability, safety, and educational or instructive value. This is a typical laboratory test, which the Popular Mechanics editors coupled with the other examinations, laid out in the test criteria developed by the judging panel. Undergoing the heat or melt test is Lakeside Toys Vegetables That Grow in the Ground. A chemical lacquer called Alpha Temple is applied to the plastic parts. Each bottle and its color indicates a different temperature peak. When heat is applied and critical temperatures are reached, the painted-on chemical, which dries with a grainy appearance, will become liquid and melt. This tested the toy's ability to withstand temperatures up to 150 degrees Fahrenheit, more heat than the toy would be exposed to under normal circumstances, including leaving it on a hot radiator or in the rear deck of a car in a hot sun. This and other safety tests are intended to determine whether certain toys, if left unattended, will cause damage to clothing, create fire hazards, or disintegrate into dangerous or damaging materials. The plastic vegetable garden passes the test as a toy that children of the age group it was designed for can play with unattended. Likewise, the judges selected as an award winner, citing educational and instructive features, such as stems of the plastic plants shaped to fit the correct vegetable. In addition to heat testing, toys are inspected for sharp edges or parts which penetrate or injure. From Rainbow Crafts, this is the Play-Doh Forge Press 3D Toy Molder for children 5 to 10 years. In originating its Toy and Hobby Merit Award program, Popular Mechanics received the encouragement of manufacturers of playthings introduced to the market in 1962. Using their popular Play-Doh modeling material, which is safe and soft, Rainbow developed an appeal to children's interest in making familiar, recognizable objects. The molds are colored in pairs to help the younger child fit the parts together easily. From successful heat test to the hot and eager little hands of the consumer. Designed like a real forge, this toy works simply and easily. Cows, horses, pigs, sheep, dogs, a whole barnyard full of animals can be made by the youthful technician. Now, the test of Westinghouse's $13 Little Garden Electric Greenhouse. This is a device which is plugged into an electrical outlet and which conceivably could have water in it. So it is plugged into the outlet and checked for shock hazards. As many parents know through painful personal experience, children can cause damage or harm to themselves through childish enthusiasm or curiosity. Philip Dykstra, chairman of the Home Safety Committee of the National Safety Council, assisted the editors of Popular Mechanics in setting up tests that would assure that only safe toys and hobbies received consideration for awards. A leading educational psychologist, Dr. Viola Thiemann, professor at Northwestern School of Education and director of the University Children's School, supervised the two-day testing of the toys by 20 children. The third judge was a product designer for the Illinois Institute of Technology, Professor James Montague. In a further test of the electric greenhouse, a plastic container outside the greenhouse is used as a control, to illustrate that the seedlings in the containers inside the greenhouse have a distinct advantage in growth. This type of controlled container can be duplicated by the young hobbyist at home. A Westinghouse portable phonograph undergoes electrical tests. The technician deliberately exposes metal parts and checks with a voltmeter to make sure that even with a knob pulled off, there is no shock hazard. The portable phonograph is a unit with the Serenade doll and broadcasts remotely through a speaker inside the doll. The doll itself is not overlooked by the testers. Dropped from more than twice tabletop height, the doll containing the remote control speaker not only survives the ordeal, but she keeps on singing. The record player functions satisfactorily after it too is drop tested.
Anything together, let's be friends. Be my playmate, laugh together.